Good morning, all you amazing people out there. How are things going? We are heading into the middle of January and things are getting exciting. They're moving fast. We're hitting goals, we're hitting accomplishments, we're rebuilding teams or fortifying the teams we already have. A lot going on in just the first few weeks of this year. Exciting, amazing times. But as we discussed earlier, I want to come to you today and we're going to talk a little bit about being authentic, right? And without deep diving too much into being authentic and what it means to be authentic, I really want to hit a surface level style of authenticity, right? And we're going to surround it around your titles, whether they're self-imposed titles, whether they're given titles by someone else, or maybe you're a LinkedIn top voice. Doesn't matter, right? If you have a title in any which way, shape, or form, you should be living up to what that title is, right? So, for example, there are some amazing people out there doing amazing things, especially for the veterans. There are a few who are talking about how they are champions and advocates for the veteran community. Awesome. Like, that is so cool. But then you start seeing a trend, and what they're advocating for are your general officers, your flag officers, your O7s through O10s, and your senior level E9s, sergeant majors and whatnot. So that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That is a cool thing. But don't say you are an advocate and a champion for all veterans when that is your focus group. If that's all you're catering to and that's all you're posting about, you're bragging about how you did all these amazing things with all these GOs and sergeant majors and whatnot, then just say you're an advocate and a champion for senior level, you know, military people, right? I'm there for general officers and senior enlisted advisors. Cool. Like there's nothing wrong with that. That's a good niche to have. And there's a lot that can be done. But don't be out there saying you're this champion for veterans, but you're only talking about this specific group. And when the other veterans of various ranks, whether they be enlisted, warrant officer, officer, come to you, you're like kicking them to other organizations or anything, right? That means you're not a champion for all of them. You are a champion for senior level veterans. Okay, cool. Nothing wrong with that. So deal with it. Or don't be out there talking about how you are this voice and champion for a specific community of veterans, whether it be special forces, it could be airborne, it could be, infantry, it could be logistics, doesn't matter, right? If you say you're a champion and you're the voice for them, but all you're doing is posting your selfies and talking about how you're this amazing person since sliced bread, but it has nothing to do with anything you say you're a champion of, again, you're not being authentic. I mean, it's clear and simple, and it's not to call anyone out. It's not to say, "Hey, look, there's people just being stupid." But guess what? There's people being stupid out there, right? So just call it what it is, right? I've seen a lot of great people out there who are champions for the SF community, right? There's champions for the special operating forces, the Navy SEALs, the Marine Recons, right? And you see them and they're out there advocating and they're doing great things for their organizations. And that is amazing. And they are holding true. They are authentic to what they say they're doing, right? There's a few others out there who are saying, they're a champion for veterans and entrepreneurship. Amazing. They are doing great work. They are out there, they have things like the Vetrepreneur Connect Collective out there, and they're doing amazing work and they're holding true to what they're saying. So that when we're talking about being authentic, if you're going to say you are something or someone has given you a title, then be it, right? And same thing with these LinkedIn top voices. If you've earned a top voice from LinkedIn, amazing, congratulations. But you don't need to turn around and start boasting about it because no one cares at that point, right? We could see that you're a top voice and we congratulate you for it because you've been putting out a whole lot of content, genuine content about whatever you got your LinkedIn top voice about. So continue doing that. Now's not the time to brag about how you're the best thing since sliced bread because you are an operations LinkedIn top voice. Okay, cool story, bro. Keep going. Drive on. Like we want to hear more content about operations or about HR or about whatever you're a top voice about because that's why you're a top voice. It's because you're putting out that content, you're putting it out consistently, you have a great following, and people currently enjoy what you're putting out there and are able to pull dialogue and discussion from it. So keep that up, right? A few others out there, If you say you're a recruiter for a whatever company, don't be sending these messages to people talk about how, oh, you're the perfect fit, and then you mention a completely different company under a completely different name, right? A few other things, don't say you're this amazing person out there and your profile doesn't have a profile pic, your profile doesn't have a banner pic, right? And it's very generic, and for some reason you are like this amazing fortune teller from a Fortune 500 company and you got 6 whole followers, you have no pictures, you have no posts, you just opened your LinkedIn account 3 days, like, right? People see right through that. You're not fooling anyone, and it's a joke. It's kind of an embarrassment, right? And a few other things. When we're talking about being authentic, if you're a champion for some kind of education or certificate or anything like that, I would certainly hope you yourself possess that certificate or education or whatever, right? Because if you're out there, I'm a champion for this comp TIA certificate, but you yourself don't have it. Oh, this Google da 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 da, and you yourself don't have it, but you're talking about how it's the best thing ever, right? We're gonna start questioning you, right? It's not authentic, right? I know in the military, a lot of us is like, you're not going to require your soldiers, your subordinates, those in your care, if you're a leader, to do anything you yourself will not do. It's the same thing out here. Don't be out there being this leader, this voice or whatever, as a do as I say, not as I do leader. You're It's not genuine, it's not authentic. People are going to start seeing right through it, and you're going to discredit yourself, right? So, I mean, a lot of you guys out there, I mean, 90% of you out there, you guys are crushing it. You're doing good and you're in those things. And it's okay to have a voice like, hey, I think this is a good thing and I'm working towards it. There's nothing wrong with that because you're being honest. You're saying, hey, you think there's value in whatever you're doing and you yourself are pursuing it. But you can't say the opposite and talk about how it's been this life-changing thing and all that stuff, and it's gonna enhance everyone and change their life for the better, and you yourself have not done it, right? We've seen this, right? And you see a lot of fake marketing out there. Same thing. Oh yeah, look how I made billions of dollars doing this, program, and look, I'm in this private jet. And then you look up that company and it's not even ranked up there, and this dude does not even worth whatever he says he's worth. And it's an embarrassment. Anyone can go to a flight line, rent out a little Gulfstream jet for a few grand for to make a video, right? It happens. People do that. So guys, just let's be authentic, let's be real, keep your genuine content going and flowing, right? I'm trying to learn how to, copyright and ghostwrite and do these things myself. So, I mean, but I'll admit that. Hey, I'm learning. I'm adapting. You've seen my pictures, you've seen the content I'm putting out there, and it's evolving. It's adapting as I find my voice and I learn new skills and I get feedback from all of you amazing folks out there, right? I'm able to adapt and grow and learn. And that's part of it is. And that's why I love you guys being a part of my team and being a part of my network because you're helping me grow just as much as I hope I'm providing value to you. So, keep up the great work out there. Watch out for those phonies who say they're something, but their actions do not match their words, right? Those kind of leaders eventually get exposed, they get dropped, and we've seen it time and time again. So, hey guys, keep up the good work. I'm always here to help you out. Love talking with you guys. I've had some amazing conversations with a lot of you. You've given me a lot of ideas. I hope I've given you a lot of ideas. I love the collaboration we have going on, and just keep it up, right? Keep it up because I see that growth. I see you guys just crushing those goals and milestones. We're developing our teams. All right. So we're going to keep talking about those things. We're going to keep talking about goal setting, team development, and whatever else you guys want to talk about. We're going to talk about it. We're going to deep dive into it. We're going to explore it, and we're going to open it up so everyone can learn and benefit from the conversation, get different perspectives on there, get ideas, and let's go. We're going to rock this because 2024 is our year to rock it, right? We're early in and we're already making good strides. Now it's about keeping up this momentum, maintaining that momentum, and just crushing goal after goal. We're going to hit roadblocks. It's going to happen. We're going to have shortcomings. We're going to hit roadblocks. We're going to have little alterations. We're going to have to pivot. That's natural. That's just part of life, no matter what you're doing. But that's why we're here. We're here to support each other, here to help each other through it. And you know what? We are going to own this and be better than we were last year. So that way, when we come to the end of 2024, looking at 2025, we have a new benchmark and we know how to go even further. All right, guys, always here if you need me. Love talking with you guys. Keep crushing it out there. And as always, stay good.